Do you ever ask yourself why you are in that situation in your life right now? Why do you work in that job of yours? Why do you work so hard? Why do you cook for your family? Or why do you clean? Right? What causes our own behaviors, our decisions, and our actions in life? Welcome back to the second episode of this series, #Dreamcatcher. I'm so glad to be here today, guys, because we are going to talk about your emotional why. Most of the times, our own decisions in life, our own behaviors, our own actions are actually run by our own emotions. Why do you smoke, for example? Maybe because you're stressed. Why is it that you want to exercise? Maybe you want to feel good about yourself. You want to feel that you love your body. Or why are you not working towards your dreams? Maybe because of fear. Now, before anything else, I want you to get pen and paper, at least 3 sheets of paper for scratch purposes in case you get wrong later on. And if you have a marker or a pencil pen, better, because you need to really bold the lines, bold the text in this exercise. But keep also your pen, okay? And wait, also get a scotch tape, okay? It's like I'm ordering you around already. But anyways, please get all of these things, okay, guys? So, yeah. Okay, you have your pen and paper now? Okay. What I want you to do right now is to write a big statement, as big as the paper. No. As big, as long as it fits in the paper. Humans are emotional creatures. And we will always be emotional creatures. Pause this video and please write that statement on the paper. Once you're done, please repeat after me. Humans are emotional creatures and will always be emotional creatures. And no matter how much we say that our decisions, our actions are very logical and objective, there is always an emotional aspect to every decision that you make, that we make, that I make. For example, you may perhaps say that, oh, I want to work for a big company who offers me high salary, high pay, and would set me out for a career path that is so freaking high, you know? I can't explain it. But yes, that would be the logical reason for you to be in a big company, right? But know that there is always an emotional aspect to that decision of yours. Maybe because you're frustrated of yourself. Maybe you want to achieve higher goals for yourself, or maybe you can provide a better future for your family. Like for example, I figured out why I studied economics back when I was in college. And most of the times I try to say to myself logically that I'm studying economics because it's a very prestigious course. And I know once I graduate, I will set up to a high position. I will work in a big company and have a higher position and get higher pay. That's the most logical thinking that I ever had. But the emotional aspect to it was actually because of my dad. He advised to me that I take up economics, and ever since I was a child, I always wanted to follow his decisions, follow his advice so that he could be proud of me. I took up that course. And it's not like he was forcing that I would take up economics. He was not forceful at all. But I took up economics for that emotional reason. Therefore, in conclusion, in a nutshell, every decision that we have in our life is run by our own emotions. Okay? You got that? You got that, y'all? And that's why we would use that concept of humans are emotional creatures to use that as a leverage, to use that as a reason for us to achieve our own dreams in life and to reach our highest potential and to achieve our goals, whether it may be body goals, career goals, financial goals, relationship goals, hashtag relationship goals, body goals, and travel goals, all those things. Last week, the last episode, we have talked about knowing what we want. And we used the concept of ikigai, right? And to those people who haven't watched that video, please watch that video. I have also a set of exercises there that you can answer to find out what you want in life, because that's really important. And if you did watch that already, and you already found your ikigai, you have an idea already, congratulations, I'm very happy for you. But if you have watched that video and you didn't find your ikigai yet, then that's okay. Sometimes we don't have the answers to all life's questions, right? Because if we have the answers to all life's questions right now, then probably our brains will burst forth because of too much information. We can't just grasp all the information right there and then. Now, going back, the reason why we usually don't achieve our dreams, whether it is body goals, career goals, financial goals, is mostly because of fear, right? When it comes to thinking about our goals, no matter how big it is, for example, you want to become a chef, you want to be a model, you want to graduate from college, sometimes it can be too overwhelming to think about them, right? And we would fear that what if I would fail? So let's use the different emotions that we have to challenge the emotion of fear that is getting away with our dreams in a very strategic way. And this strategy that I've learned it from transformational speakers, success coaches, business coaches, successful leaders. I have learned of the concept of emotional why. The deep reason, the reason why you want to achieve that dream in the first place, that frustration that you have, that you are in that situation in your life right now, or the fantasy that you have and asking yourself, what if I'll achieve that body goal? What if I'll achieve that career goal? What if I have that house? What if I have that car? What if I have that body? What if I have the money to travel elsewhere and to provide for my family? Now, to help us out, I have this worksheet down below, the description box below. It's called 7 Levels Deep Exercise by Dean Graziosi. I've learned it from his book, Millionaire Success Habits. And you can download it and print it, or you can use the scratch paper you had earlier and just use your pen, okay? So, yeah. I want you to draw a long slanting line that looks like this in the middle of your scratch paper. Okay, make it half, okay? Half. Make sure you have a space for the right side and also the left side. Okay, done? Okay? So what I want you to do right now is to write down this question and ask yourself, why do I want to be blank? Okay, so if you have your ikigai already, then you can put it on the blank. Or if you have another goal that you have, like for example, why do I want to be fitter? Or why do I want to be healthier? Why do I want to be financially free? As for me, I place there, why do I want to be a content creator? And after that, I want you to answer that question of yours on the right side, because I want to become a public figure. That's my answer. Pause this video while you answer. You're done? You're done? Okay, good. Now, I want you to use that first answer of yours to create the second question on the next line below the first question. Did you understand that? If not, then this is my illustration. Like for example, I asked on the first line, why do I want to be a content creator? Because I want to become a public figure. And I use that answer to ask another question. Why do I want to become a public figure? Right? And my answer would be because I want to inspire others. Oh, hello there. Are you done with the 2 lines already? Okay, so now what I want you to do is continue the process, repeat the process that you have done earlier, and make it up until you already reach 7. Okay, so you did 2 earlier, now you only need to do 5. And later on, as you move along with the exercise, you'll really realize that the deeper you go, that the more questions that you have, the answer will become more emotional. And I hope you will be amazed with this exercise because it's really influential. It really gives value to you. Okay? So please do it and I will share to you my answers later on. Yo, so you got everything done? Huh? Did you cry? Actually, guys, I did this exercise before. And when I got to the 6 to 7 answer, I really cried. And I'm not saying that you should cry also because I'm quite soft-hearted. But that answer of yours will be your core, deep emotional why. It will be the reason that is so deep that it will repel you to move forward in your life. Okay? You will use that with the challenges that you have, the other frustrations while working on your dreams, your fears. You will use that emotional why to really move forward despite the odds, despite the difficulties you are facing. Now, I would like to show you mine because I'm a sharer. So here's mine. You can see it. I'll just read it. So, why do I want to be a content creator? I want to be a public figure. Why do I want to be a public figure? So that I can inspire others. Why do I want to inspire others? Because I don't want them to be in that same position where I was too lazy for my dreams. Why do I not want others to be lazy? Because I know that they have their own true potential. Why do I want them to achieve their true potential? Because I have been there. For years, I wasted my life not working for my dreams. Why do you want to work for your dreams? Because I don't want to go backward to that dark place again. Why do you not want to go backward? Because I felt useless and felt like a nobody. So that's my core emotional why, and it really makes sense because if you know my story, I have really been lazy before. I didn't work on my dreams. I just stay in my bed all day watching K-drama, watching Netflix, scrolling to social media, just sharing memes, just sharing dogs and cat pictures and all those pizza stuff with mozzarella cheese. I just share every time. And I did not work for my dreams up until the point that I had enough. I felt frustrated really with myself because I felt really useless. I asked at that time, Lord, if I had no use, then can you just let me die? I was so depressed at that time, guys, that I didn't work on my dream, something that I loved. And I was caught up with my social media and phone addiction. It was really hard to change, and it was really an emotional aspect for me. I didn't want to feel useless ever again. That was really my frustration with myself. Now, I want you to know that an emotional why consists of 2 parts, okay, 2 aspects. First is frustration, like what I had earlier, and second is a fantasy, okay? So I've learned from Bo Sanchez, one of the transformational and successful motivational speakers here in the Philippines, my beloved country, that an emotional why has 2 aspects, a frustration and a fantasy. The frustration, I said it earlier. The fantasy, however, is like imagining yourself, what if you achieve that dream? Okay? So like Brother Bo, his story was very moving for me because his emotional why was very, it's like nothing to you, but it really left him a deep emotional reason why he wanted to become richer. He said that back then he was a child. He used to look at outside the restaurant windows. He would look at people eating delicious food and he fantasized of eating those delicious food someday. You know, it was such a small emotional why that we couldn't imagine that was the emotional why of the little child, but it left a huge impact for him being a poor missionary because he started preaching when he was still little and he imagined that what if I would be rich. My emotional why, my fantasy as well is that I really want that maybe someday I can achieve my dreams to become a public speaker, I could inspire people, and what if other people will just comment down below that, hey, I needed to hear this right now, like what I said in the previous episode, and also someday I could also, you know, imagining that someday I could give back to my parents. I would say, Ma, can I offer to pay the bills because I have already gotten my income on YouTube? And you know that feeling when you're achieving your dreams, doing what you want, at the same time you can give back to the people you love. Isn't that great? Isn't that amazing? Like, wow, every time I imagine that, I feel so happy that it propels me forward. But yeah, that's my fantasy. Anyways, so thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned a lot of things. And I hope you figured out your emotional why as well. And if you want to stay tuned for the next part of this episode, this is a series, by the way, guys. So it's like a flow. Okay, and I will have a set of exercises for you to do next week. And if you want to stay tuned for that, please subscribe to my channel and please also stay tuned for the next part of this video by hitting the notification bell. Anyways, guys, see you soon. Bye-bye. God bless you. Yeah.